nonsense you're going through, treat her so worthless. Your man's a chump, no respect for your heart. I don't care about his feelings, I'ma break y'all apart. See, I'm a real man, girl, I'm a real G. Word life, girl, he ain't got nothing on me. Trying to buy your love with fancy jewelry. I'm a different type of man, girl, so I'ma do me. Shower you with love and things that you need. Say my name, say my name, say my name, girl. Hold your hand as we walk through the rain, girl. Listen, know we came for the way I numb the pain, girl. Black Superman here to keep you sane, girl. Do the dry to slow, get him out my lane, girl. Hit him with another car, put him on a train, girl. Midnight to Georgia, now he's out your brain, girl.
Can you be my Superman?
Yes, I can.
Can you take me away from here? Fly me through the atmosphere.
Let's go.
Can you be my Superman?
Yes, I can.
Can you take me away from here? Fly me through the atmosphere.
Let's go. Life is short, he's being lame with you. Damn. You ain't a sport, so why he playing games with you? Just a thought, doesn't share the same pain with you. That name, put me in that frame with you. Dude is whack, he's on a crime spree. Breaking hearts of every dime piece. I'm on my job, I'll set your mind free. 24/7, girl, through the night. Black Superman, I will stand kryptonite. Those pedals on the bed, girl, when you get home. I ride a course away, you will never be alone. Caress your mind and body, babe, put you in the zone. For real, Mikey Jay, girl, you gotta call Tyrone. No minutes on the cell where he can use my phone. Up and away, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Can you be my Superman?
Yes, I can.
Can you take me away from here? Fly me through the atmosphere.
Let's go.
Can you be my Superman?
Yes, I can.
Can you take me away from here? Fly me through the atmosphere.
Let's go. Baby. Yeah, baby. He can't do nothing for you.
Can't do nothing for me.
He's treating you wrong. Oh, you're right. But I'm your hero. Got you, girl.
Can you be my Superman?
Yes, I can.
Can you take me away from here? Fly me through the atmosphere.
Let's go.
Can you be my Superman?
Yes, I can.
Can you take me away from here? Fly me through the atmosphere.
Let's go.
All right. That is Mr. Mikey Jay and Black Superman. I want to welcome y'all to the Unspoken Heart Discussion Hour, where you will hear everything live, real, and on point. I'm going to tell y'all right now, I really do appreciate all the birthday wishes that everyone gave yesterday. I did see all the comments, all the wishes, but I wanted to do it live instead of marking every single one because there was a lot of them. So thank you. Yes, thank God. I am blessed. I made it to the big 5-0. Yes, that's 50. Spicy Greg is 50. So I'm enjoying this and having a blessed time. So as I said, and as y'all seen in our post, we are going to have a very, very special guest of mine. One of my favorite guests. I'm going to tell you, he brings it real and he's going to bring it raw. So make sure that y'all comment, share, do a watch party because it's going to be live today. Also, we're going to go on with the announcements. As y'all know, the Thanksgiving Canned Good Drive. Thank y'all so much. We are doing really good. That drive is still going on. We have another week of the Canned Good Drive. So make sure that y'all donate in order to help out the Battered Women and Children's Shelter. All it is any canned good. Donate, contact me, 512-668-2814, or you can just inbox me and we'll make sure that we'll pick up those donations as soon as possible. We want to get them over because also what we got going on is the Thanksgiving raffle. Like y'all know already, we're getting it on. We're getting it busy. We got also what's going on. See it in the back? Yes. The K&L Boutique donated and sponsored for the Thanksgiving raffle. So the way to enter for that, you have to write a letter to the Unspoken Heart 70 at AOL.com telling me What are you are thankful for? The most thankful letter will win the prize in the bag. That will be announced next week. I don't think we're going to be doing a show on a Thursday. We're probably going to move it up to Wednesday because Thanksgiving is on a Thursday. So it will not be on the 26th. We'll do it on the day before. So make sure y'all get those letters in. And also, as y'all know, for Thanksgiving, we then went over and beyond because we also had the giveaway coming up. We already had the sponsor step up and donated their part with the turkey, ham, and the 3 gift cards. So y'all got to pay attention. You know what's up. All you got to do is go ahead, get your name in that raffle box. We'll still those names up, see who get to win that there for the dinner for Thanksgiving Day. Also, as y'all know, and I know it's a lot to cram in, but every year I starts it off on my birthday for domestic violence and awareness that I am a survivor. And as a celebration, this is what I do. We starts off the Christmas Inn event November 14th through December 19th. All we asking is one toy for a boy or a girl in the Battered Women and Children's Shelter. You donate one toy for a boy and a girl, but we don't want to forget about the mothers up there as well. We want to let them know that we do care and we are proud of that they have escaped. So we ask that you donate a purple purse, which signifies domestic violence. One purple purse. If you can't find a purple purse, which somebody has already asked me, a purple bag is good enough. All we want to do is to fill some products in there, makeup, body stuff, something to make her feel really special on that day. So just contact me pertaining that. We're actually starting tomorrow to get the box together. We had a hard time finding it because the other one was destroyed. So we be having that together. So just contact me, pay attention to the post and the flyers because we got it going on right now all the way to December the 19th. So now we're going to go ahead and introduce our guest. He's a resident of Bronx, New York, born and raised, 2-time Grammy nominated recording artist and producer, also boasts 13 music awards, as well as astonishing 39 honor awards for his philanthropic contributions to the communities across America. 2 Grammy nominations, 13 independent awards, 43 honor awards, founder of the Stephen Paul Collection, Guard Your Gear clothing brand. He's also the producer, director, and actor in movies such as Time Matters, Keys and Cuffs, Colorblind, Chill Pill, and 3 The Hard Way. I've introduced to all of y'all now, Mr. Mikey Jay. Hello, how we doing?
How you doing? How you doing?
It's great to have you back.
Thank you for having me, and happy birthday.
Thank you, dear. Appreciate it. I know you had a lot going on up there. You got your hands mixed up.
Yeah, we filmed again today for the new film, A Chef's Ingredients to Deception,
Okay.
and that's based off of a novel of the same title. And
Okay.
that novel was written by author B.A. Lewis.
Okay.
And it's starring Shawnee Williams, Lewis Gordon,
Okay.
Miss Pamela Johnson, or Miss PJ,
Okay.
and it's it's coming along even beyond my own expectations because this type of film for me, doing this type of film. So I'm excited and it's coming out great.
Great. Well, I'm so proud of you. So proud of you. Now, you also been stirring up other things up there in New York on your own behalf because I've seen a lot with Shani, and I mean, I love her title. I really love that title. And I've been seeing little snippets here and that, and I mean, it looked like it's gonna be really fire. Really.
Yeah.
Do you know happen to know when that probably be released?
No release date yet because we started filming last week.
Okay, it just
So
started.
I'm just really focused on getting that production done for Miss
Mm-hmm.
Lewis,
Mm-hmm.
and it's coming out great. Hopefully it will be out sometime next year.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm
Okay.
looking forward to it.
Okay. I might have to have her on when we get closer to that time of wrapping it up.
Yeah, yeah. Betty Lewis, also known as B.A. Lewis. Betty Lewis. I think she has an interview coming up
Yes, she
this
does.
month. Yeah,
Yes, she
yeah.
does. She does. Now, can you fill us in on the lights, camera, and action that you've been stirring up in your own field with your own movies that should be
Oh,
released?
wow. Oh man. First off, it's a blessing to be stirring up anything. But I'm really proud of Chill Pill that we
Mm,
released that in August.
okay.
We just took it down because I'm doing a director's cut,
Okay.
and we're going to re-release it next year, 2021, along with Time Matters, Keys and Cuffs, and Colorblind. And
Wow.
all four films are like I'm like really at a loss for words because I never thought that I'll be writing scripts,
Hmm.
producing a film, directing a film, and at the same time doing cinematography and the director of photography. So I never thought in my wildest dreams like I'd actually be doing it. But I'm in that 1% of filmmakers that actually complete a project that they started. So
Okay.
for everybody that's just been showing me love, showing my cast love, showing my crew love, I thank them. I thank them. And I think a lot of the stirring up really came from me posting behind the scenes still photos provided by myself and Bella Ray.
Right.
Um, I'm Mikey's lens, and she's Bella's eye on the
Mm.
Bella Bond Media Group. And we're posting behind the scenes photos, behind the scenes video, and
Hmm.
just keeping the audience engaged because it's a process, and I want my audience to be part of the process.
Right.
You want them to grow with you, not away from you. You know,
Right.
so I believe this is my opinion, is that if your audience is engaged and they're along for the ride with you, and they're watching the behind the scenes footage, they're laughing with you, they're crying with you, they're in pain with you.
Mm.
They're just part of the whole process. They're watching your baby grow.
Right.
So
Right.
so for me, the audience is my village. The audience is my village.
Hmm.
I gotta start eating these Jolly Ranchers. But the audience,
They must have been really that good.
but the audience is like they're my village, and my films are my children. So
Yes.
as the village is watching me raise my children, the village is right there with me.
Yes. Yes. I love it. Now, you also been interviewed by different other radio stations and shows. Can you share that with us and then about that experience since you've been filming?
Oh, every interview I treat as if it's a brand new first time for me doing an interview.
Hmm.
I just try to just be who I am, in full transparency and just go with the flow. You give the interviewer the the lead. I just go up to interview and it's like no holds barred for me.
Hmm.
Any question, nothing's off the table.
Hmm.
Full transparency. And for every interview that I've done, from magazine this year to television, radio, podcast, internet, it's just been great. And a lot of the interviews.
Yes, something happened with your sound. There you go.
Y'all saw, and interviews.
Yeah, your sound went out. Okay. Yeah, we still can't hear you. Okay, no, it's still no sound. We can see you, but it's still no sound. Yeah. Okay. Can you hear me? Okay. We might have to have him go back out and link back in. Okay. We lost it for a minute. He will be back in. So everyone, thank you, Mr. J, for tuning in. Lovely vibes. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Also, Piff Mags, thank you for tuning in. We're going to wait for Mikey J to come back in just to let y'all know. If y'all want to call in, you have any comments or questions for Mr. Mikey J while we're live, please call in. The lines are up 512-668-2814. That's 512-668-2814. And what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and play a piece by Mikey J called Higher while we wait for him to come back in. Well, I guess we ain't gotta wait. He's back.
Yeah, that happens when somebody try to call you and you know.
Right.
But and I just forgot where I was at. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. You was
Oh,
go ahead.
so I just like when they do my interviews, and the interviews are more of a conversation, you
Mm-hmm.
know, and they're really really deep and necessary, you know.
Okay. Right, right. Now you said you were gonna be having some film. We ain't gonna say film, but films releasing in 2021. Will you fill us in more on what's to come along with that for 2021 and Mikey J?
Well, quietly, I've been writing some new music, so I have some new releases coming out.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking forward to that. I know I've been saying that for the longest, but I finally got some new releases coming out, music wise. Film wise, Time Matters. I was looking to release Time Matters in February, but looks like we may be pushing it back. And I'm only pushing a lot of my films back because of COVID-19.
Right,
Um,
right.
when it comes to releasing a film, I'm the type of person that want to give out the lollipops, kiss the babies, shake the hands of the parents, and I want to be there. So
Mm-hmm.
for the film festivals, I want to be there. I'm not doing no virtual film festivals. I think they're whack, to be
Right.
honest. I think I think do this. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
I think people do themselves a disservice when they when they're doing these virtual film festivals because you're not there to meet and greet the audience.
Right.
You're not there to do Q&As.
Mm-hmm.
You're not there to shake hands, and so we got cheated out of film festivals. Hopefully next year we won't.
Okay.
I got cheated out of my red carpet movie premieres in city to city because we have theaters,
Right.
and I want my cast and my crew, just like film festivals, to meet the audience, greet the people, and take pictures and just live that experience. And unfortunately, we can't do that. So until things subside with COVID-19, you know, I I'm just gonna play it as I see it.
Right.
I'm just
Because
gonna
it's
roll with the
something like
punches.
that one-on-one bond and being able to engage with one another, physically, than doing it virtually when you come down to events such as that.
Yeah, it's more like I've experienced it as a special guest
Mhm.
panelist, whether I'm doing a music conference or a film festival.
Right.
And now me as a filmmaker, content creator, I want to feel that same emotion. I want to get that experience as a content creator on the opposite side of the spectrum now.
Right.
You know, I want to see. I want to get the feeling of being accepted to Cannes or Tribeca Film Festival or the African American Women Film Festival,
Right.
who accepts films from black women in the film industry. So Bella Ray, being my executive producer and the president of Anye Film Group, that submission can go to Tara Renee because of Bella Ray.
Right.
So, I just feel that I'm not gonna do a disservice to myself or my cast by rushing to put out content that hasn't been marketed, branded, nor promoted the way
Right.
that it should be.
Exactly.
So with Time Matters, Keys and Cuffs, Colorblind, and Chill Pill, I'm just watching how everything with COVID-19 goes.
Yeah.
If COVID-19 wants to, be stubborn and hang around for another year, then I'm gonna come up and do with the craziest marketing campaign that I can think of, and I'm gonna go old school grassroots internet on them. Like I'm just gonna go hard and just figure it out.
Right. Right. Now, speaking of one-on-one contact and engaging, I've noticed in some of your pictures that you had some other familiar faces that stopped by to check on you while you was filming. Some guests were from Love and Hip Hop.
Oh,
Can you tell us a little bit about that?
yeah. Shout out to my brother Peter Gunn. Shout out to my brother Rich Dollars. Man, Guns is my brother, man. Well, what more can I say, man? I mean, his support. We support one another.
It seemed like y'all got that brotherly kind of bond because for them to come out there supporting you and just letting you know, here, we got your back. We're here. We support what you do. And that's what I seen when I seen them, bonding with you on the pictures and everything.
Yeah, that's my brother, man. And then we were just together at a friend of mine, Alizé, who he has a consultant and management company, and he just opened up a new nail salon. And we shot at his nail salon. We shot Colorblind at his nail salon.
No.
So it's called the name of the nail salon is in the South Bronx, the first black owned Nails and Tips by Layla in London on 170th Street and 3rd Avenue. So yes, I do go back to the South Bronx to film films, and I didn't just film there. I actually put Alizé's daughter in the film.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds nice. Now, from the post on your page and from your casting members in the movie shots, you're very devoted to them and investing from your heart. Can you tell us what is it that they are bringing to your life?
Oh man, but the first thing is fruition. They're bringing my script to fruition. They're bringing the characters to life. They're just bringing life. They just bringing life to everything that I've written and everything that I produce. And they also bring great energy. They bring positive spirituality. And they just bring 110%.
Right. Because I noticed from the pictures and from the videos, Miss Peach, she is a lively one. She just seemed like she just brings that good aura, that happiness in to just, let's do this, And it's like nothing can hold her back because every video is like she's putting her all into it. She is right there by y'all with Belly Ray and you both.
Yeah, Miss Peach. What can I say, man? That I had not already said to her personally, but I'll say it publicly. One of the most loving and enduring, warm, humorous, goodwill spirited black queens that I have met this year, and she's just one of them.
Yeah.
She she's that angel on your shoulder.
Mm.
You know, when you want to go left, she like, no, 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 we're gonna go right, bro. You
Yes.
know, she keeps you on your P's and your Q's. She brings 110%. You
Yeah.
know, for her to travel from North Carolina
I seen that.
to an undisclosed location in New York, that's a hefty drive, and
Mm,
not just once, not
mm,
just twice. She also flew here,
mm,
so that tells you her work ethic
mm,
and the due diligence that she has within herself to not just follow her dreams,
mm,
but to live them and
mm.
bring her dreams to fruition and
Right.
knock her goals out the park.
Right.
So
Yes. I mean,
she's a
she's a
great person.
beautiful
She's a
person.
great black woman.
Yeah, I could see it. And you could just see that she just seemed like that hugger. She's very loving. So I
I
just,
love her. I
I,
love her, and I don't use that word loosely. You
yeah, I
know,
know that's
I
right.
love her. I love her.
Now, before we go to a small interlude and return to discuss the election, I want to know what is it about Mikey J that makes him so dedicated to this project here? I'm not just talking about just your own movies, but also with everybody with Miss Williams.
The movie that Shawnee's in, um, A Chef's Ingredient to Deception. I treat like I treat my own projects. You
Mm.
know, I have to. I can't. You know, I've been paid for my services.
Right.
So for me, it's not just about the monetary
Mm-hmm.
portion of it. It's not. For me, it's about the culture, the creativity,
Mm-hmm.
and the love of
Mm-hmm.
of film.
Mm-hmm.
And and whether it's Miss Betty Lewis's film
Mm-hmm.
or anyone else's film, I have to treat it as if it's something that I bought and gave birth to.
Right.
You
Right.
know, so I may be writing the script for the film.
Mm-hmm.
I may be producing it and
Mm-hmm.
directing it, but Miss Betty Lewis is the creator of the content.
Mm.
So I have to bring her content and her dream to fruition.
Okay.
So whether she paid me $100,000 or $1,000,000 or $100,
Mm.
she's gonna get the same quality work as
Right.
if she paid me $10 million
Right.
because my name is attached to it, and along with my name is Bella Ray, Shawnee
Mm.
Williams, Lou Gordon, and everybody else that's part of Anya Enterprises, Anya Film Group, and Anya Media Group.
Okay. Okay. I love it.
So
Okay. I mean,
I don't. Also, I don't like filmmakers who have this attitude like, oh well, they only pay me 50,000 to do it, so I'm gonna give them $50,000 for work.
mm,
Mistake number one:
mm,
never cut off your nose to spite your face,
mm,
because that $50,000 film that you got paid to shoot
mm,
could possibly bring you a $50 million budget
mm.
if you did what you had to do.
Exactly. And that's what I like about you because I listen at the voices when I'm seeing some of the clips being filmed. And I could tell just you not even showing your face, but in the backdrop, it's just I could hear how you're very dedicated to them, how you put your all into them to encourage them to bring out their best. And that's what I like because you don't
Yeah,
find directors or anybody that's like that. You know, you find more people about this than about this here.
yeah, and I'll be very honest with you. I'll be very honest. There are actors that I had to let go.
Hmm.
I don't feel any two ways about it. I have to protect the integrity of my films, of my
Hmm.
company, my brand, and everything that I am associated and or affiliated with, and who. So, when you have actors that come into a situation with the Messiah complex, no, no, we're not doing that. When you
Right.
when when you when you when you never know what you're getting at a casting call until the first week or shooting in the second week. Then you find out that some people may have egotistical issues. Some people may they did their diva, they did their Don. No, this film is not just about you. This film is about 10 other cast members or 20 other cast members or whatever. So
right.
when you have actors who think that it's just about them, you're either gonna just wrap them up real fast, or if you or out of 20 scenes with them, you already shot 2, you wash your hands with them. You find somebody that is not like that person, and you reshoot what you shot with them already. So what I love about the actors, that are my core actors, my core people, their spirituality, they're loving, they're caring, they're very nurturing, and I mean men and women, because men can be nurturing as well. They're very giving, very thoughtful, punctual, dedicated, committed, and they care about the other people who's attached to the project.
Exactly. Okay. We're gonna go to a small interlude, and this is Anya Records presenting Mikey Jay and Can't Change Me.
It's Mikey Jay, baby.
Fresh.
Hey, yo, what's up, sis?
What's up, Mr. Stupid Fresh?
What's good, sis? What's poppin'?
We had heard about your little situation last night.
Yo, she came in there wildin'.
So what you told her?
Yeah.
This is for all my hustlers who got them women in their lives that would never understand us. She wants me to lamp, stop stacking paper. I wonder which one of the peoples came up with that caper. See, I can't do that. You know how I am. Become a 9 to 5, do make bread for another man. I'm self-sufficient, babe. Entrepreneur type, full of magic trick like I'm supposed to change overnight. Park the Bentley, curb the range. You bugging on the real girl, you out of your brain. See, I love you and all. I put that on my life. I know I've done some things that have caused you pain and strife, but that was then, and this is now. Years have passed and we still didn't throw the towel. Never gave up, we never gave in. Even when I'm telling the truth, you think I'm lying for my grin. I keep it real good, that word is my bond. You were there in the beginning, before I got on.
Girl, you know I do for you, but change I can't do. If you want the world, I give it to you, but change I won't do. Girl, you know I do for you, but change I can't do. If you want the world, I give it to you, but change I won't do.
You think I'm doing me when I'm out on tour, bringing groupie chicks up on my hotel floor. See, they gets no love, but I give them respect. I treat them like fans, cause they're the ones who bring my check. See, they buy my albums, they buy my CDs. They hitting Ticketmaster so they could come see me. Do my thing on stage, I get real lively. I will never do you wrong, that's not like me. My bestest friend next to my seeds. The whole damn package, I give you what you need. A ring on your finger, a tat on my back to show my love for you. Now what you know about that? See, I'm a good dude, you don't have to fear. But now you want me to change after all of these years. Stop doing what I'm doing, I'm singing and making beats. Sorry baby girl, but this is how it be. I could be doing other things, like hustling in the streets, or laying dudes down over board-ish beefs. I don't need a drama, y'all can keep that grief. Listen up girl, you can't change me.
Girl, you know I do for you, but change I can't do. If you want the world, I give it to you, but change I won't do. Girl, you know I do for you, but change I can't do. If you want the world, I give it to you, but change I won't do. Nothing in the world I won't do. I'm your man, you're my bro. Girl, I'm so in love with you. Change is something that I can't do. Nothing in the world I won't do. I'm your man, you're my bro. Girl, I'm so in love with you. Change is something I can't do. Nothing in this world you know I give it to you. It's not you
Love me, girl. You're my boo.
I'm so in love with you. Girl, you know I give it to you. Oh, there's nothing in the world that I won't do. Girl, you know I give it to you. There's nothing in the world that I won't do. Yeah, girl, you know I give it to you.
Nothing in this world,
Nothing in this world that I won't do. I won't
change.
do.
I won't do.
Yeah.
I love it, love it, love it. That is Anya West presents Anya Productions presenting Mikey Jay and Can't Change. Can you tell us a little bit about that one there? Because I love it. I love the vibe in that video. I mean, it's going.
It's basically about true to my life.
Oh,
You know, it was about basically I'm rapping, I'm doing what I gotta do. It's one of my earlier songs.
okay.
And when I wrote it, it was like, yo, you know, this is what I do. Like, you're not gonna change me.
Right, right,
You
right.
know.
Love it. Now we have Mr. J. He says Jay here. He's in the house right now. Also, let Miss Lovely Vibes. Piff Mags. He says PIFF Mags. Checking in. He said, loving the motivation you guys are putting out. Samal Set Apart, which y'all see. I'm wearing one of his products right here live. Y'all can check him out. He has his own website. He said, she is the real deal. Piff Max said he's loving it. Okay. Do you have any shout outs that you want to give right now before we get into the discussion at hand?
Everybody that's hold up, Jolly Rancher. I'm sorry, man. I'm a Jolly Rancher watermelon head. I just want to shout out and give roses and salutes to every man and woman, and even the youth that's been supporting me, whether it's from day one, day two, or day 1,000. Thank you very much for your support. I appreciate y'all. It really humbles me and keep me grounded, and it means the world to me. So, you know, I really appreciate it. I really do.
Okay, okay. Now, speaking of the elections, which I know you've probably been watching very closely from the beginning till now,
Yeah.
can you give us your thoughts on the election and the allegation on the stolen votes?
To be honest, you can't steal something that was never yours.
Right, right.
So since we're on the subject, how can votes be stolen
Mhm.
that was never yours in the first place?
Exactly. Makes sense.
Many congratulations to Miss uh, Kamala Harris and Joe Biden.
Mhm.
I did vote for them. Cats out the bag. Um, I would say this to the Trump administration, to the Republican Party, to everybody that supports everything that Trump stands for. Your day of reckoning was November 3rd, 2020. That was your day. That was your day of reckoning.
Mhm.
America has spoken, and even Republicans voted for Joe Biden. You see, they didn't just vote for Joe Biden. Many people voted against Trump. And I would rather have people not vote for me because they didn't believe in my values
Mhm.
or my agenda
Mhm.
than not vote for me because they were against me personally.
Mhm.
that means 75 to 80 million people voted against you because they either didn't like you or they hated your guts. And that's something that Donald Trump has to let sink in here. You didn't lose the election based upon your agenda, brother. You lost the election based upon your personality,
character.
You know, you can't be a womanizer. You can't be a rapist. You can't be a bigot, a racist. You can't be a xenophobe. You can't be a wicked, evil, satanic dwelling individual and expect to get reelected to a democratic country.
Yes.
See, nobody knew this when they voted him in. They just didn't want to vote for Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, but my thing was that they should have seen a lot, and I'm gonna bring up my opinion on this. But I've realized Trump isn't as vocal as he was. He is usually very talkative. Why do you think that's so?
Donald Trump has come to the realization that he can't even dig himself out of this one. So he cannot find the right words to speak upon. He cannot find the right things to say because he has nothing to say positive. So all he could do is spread the lies, the rumors, and the rhetoric about fake media, fraudulent election, stolen votes. That's all he can do. So when you already have shown the kind of person you are and your character within your second year, not even your second year, your first year of presidency, within your presidency, and then the second year gets worse, the third year gets worse, and the fourth year is just out of control. There's nothing he can say. What are you gonna say? I'm sorry for being an a-hole. I'm sorry for being an anal retentive prick. No, Donald Trump is not an apologetic person. When you separate families at the United States border who's coming here for asylum, you're not just stopping Mexicans at the border. You're stopping Hondurans, Venezuelans, and anybody else that walked to the U.S. border through Mexico. And now we got close to 600 kids who are mother and fatherless.
Exactly. And that's where, people don't understand. I stay quiet for a while. I hear people like Candace and other people that's on Facebook. I sit back quiet and I observe. But, they talking about, oh, he's doing this, he's doing that, he's making America great. The first thing I look at, my thing is your first impression to me. Before he even got in the office, what I don't understand, even upon the African Americans, is that he let us know already before he was even winning the election that he was against every race.
Yeah.
And in my book, I don't go for anybody. I don't care what anybody say. Well, he's this, he's that, he's done this, he's done it. I'm not hearing that. I do not go for racism, period. I do not like discrimination. When he sat there and he made mockery of the Asians, when he made comments about the African Americans, he made every comment about every race except for his own. That at that point, when I first seen that, that's when I was against him. Now, there's other stuff that you see that Candace is talking about and other people that support Trump, they have their podcasts and that are saying, I don't go in agreement with them and I don't hear it because I'm going based off what came through his mouth before he even got in office.
People like Candace Owens and Herschel Walker and all these other, I'm not going to call them what I want to call them, but all these other colored men and women who are riding the coattails of Donald Trump.
Mm-hmm.
They remind me of the Samuel L. Jackson character in Django.
Mm-hmm.
You know, here you are praising a man who doesn't praise you, praising a man who thinks he's doing you a favor because you are uplifting his ego.
Mm.
See, I remember Trump releasing black people from jail. That strokes his ego. Oh, I did a good thing for the black community. I did that. I did that. I did that. No, you didn't, brother. No, you didn't.
It wasn't nothing he did from his heart. Even if
No.
he done it, it wouldn't have been from
Trump
his heart.
does it. Donald Trump does what he does for numbers.
Mm-hmm.
He does it for the cameras.
Mm-hmm.
He does it for the likes. You know. I've never been a fan of Donald Trump.
Mm-mm.
Never been a fan of Donald Trump.
Never.
I've always thought he was a sleaze bag and a dirt bag. And I never voted for him because just watching him during the campaign was sickening.
Yeah.
You know, Candace Owens is the type of person who needs to have her mic shut off.
Exactly.
She has no class.
She's a puppet.
And she is very embarrassing to the black community.
Exactly.
She does not speak.
That's
she
what I
speak.
like. You don't speak for us. You don't speak for us.
She does not speak for the black community.
You know,
actually, I don't really know if she speaks for herself.
Mm-mm. You know, she tries to make it seem like she's so above our mental level when she's actually showing ignorance. Because even, like I said, I didn't watch the whole thing with the situation with Cardi B, but what I was very upset about was when she struck at Cardi B and she said, "You're more like to be murdered by your husband." Now, my thing is, how could you say something like that? Because it'd be now she would have went off the deep end if Cardi B would have lashed back and said, "Well, you're more like to get lynched by your husband." You have to be careful with the things you say. You make yourself look really ignorant when you say certain things. Just like when she spoke about George Floyd, I was very, very upset. You know, oh, y'all sitting up here. I started to stay quiet. No, you should have stayed quiet. When you open your mouth, you made a mistake. Ain't nobody, they modern him like he's a hero. Who said he was a hero? He's a human being. He was an activist. He stood for something. He had a family. He had his rights stolen from him. He was murdered. How dare you get on live and say the things that you said, but trying to sound so educated when you really made yourself sound very ignorant.
See, people like Candace Owens and people like her or whatever, they want to appeal to the white audience, to the white base, who are bigots and racist.
Mm-hmm.
That's her audience.
Mm-hmm.
She can have that. But let's take it back to when, before they pulled her black card, when she was loving the attention that the NAACP gave her when she was going through something.
Mm-hmm.
But now all of a sudden, Black America is bad.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, Candace Owens is a black girl lost.
Mm-hmm.
She's married to Mitch McConnell. She's married to Mitch McConnell's granddaughter.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, grandson.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but she's a black girl lost, and if she finds her way, God bless her. If she doesn't, she got to answer to God for that. But I'll say this: when it comes to people that berate other people, belittle them, and just do what they do, it's never a good look.
Mm-mm.
It's never a good look.
Mm-mm.
And that's what people like her do. All she's doing is the bidding for the bigots and racists who are not of a colored skin tone.
Okay.
She's just adhering to the slave master.
Mm.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. And it's sad, but I want to touch on something too before, while we got a little time. I want to touch on Joe Biden's 1994 crime bill. Because see, a lot of Black America got this twisted.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to finally speak on it in an interview. I sold and distributed narcotics for a long time before my music.
Mm-hmm.
In 1994, if they would have slapped the cuffs on me
Mm-hmm.
for what I was doing to the black community,
Mm-hmm.
distributing drugs in my own community and outside of my community to other black communities,
Mm-hmm.
then I deserve what I got. I deserve to go to prison.
Mm-hmm.
I deserve to go to jail. It wasn't Joe Biden that put me there.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't the crime bill that put me there. No. It was my crack dealing, cocaine distributing, selling ways.
Exactly.
So when you got brothers and sisters talking about, oh, he put black people in jail. No, he didn't. You put you in jail. Joe Biden didn't put a gun in your hand. He didn't put drugs in your hand. And what people are failing to realize, Joe Biden was approached by the black leaders of those communities to come up with something. And they loved the 1994 crime bill. And I love the fact that Joe Biden admitted that it was a good bill, but a lot of the local municipalities and the state took advantage of it. And they made it a systematic thing against black people. And that's what he didn't like. So the 1994 crime bill, yeah, me and a white guy doing the same thing. We facing 15 to 20. He get out of 7. I'm doing straight 15. Go for parole. They're going to give me the whole 20. Yo, I'm not going to even get mad, man. I'm not. Because I knew going in that America was never great. I knew going in that America was never meant for me. The Constitution was not about me.
Mm-hmm.
The Constitution was not about me. All men are created equal? Yeah. Through God.
Mm-hmm.
But to America, we weren't considered men. We weren't considered citizens.
Mm-hmm.
So I am not mad at the 1994 crime bill because at the end of the day, I knew I didn't have a winning chance of beating a case if I got caught.
Exactly.
So to all those ignorant black and brown people who swear to God the 1994 crime bill was Joe Biden's doing, it wasn't. It was the black community's instigation to it.
Exactly.
We instigated that. We pursued it.
Yeah.
And he, as his constituents, he did what he had to do, came up with what he considered was a great bill. They passed it. And I think every drug dealer back then should have known. Oh, I better stop selling drugs. They just passed that crime bill. Nah. Hey, yo, we're going to get this money. We're going to get this money. We're going to do what we do. Yo, now you're crying? Now you crying? Yo, I did 20 years. He did 10. So you thought, as a black or brown man, that you were gonna get less time than your white counterpart? Who raised you? In the words of T.K. Kirkland, who raised you? And that's what gets me mad about these ignorant black and brown Americans out here who don't know what the hell they're talking about.
Exactly. And they're trying to research and they're not understanding some of the research that they're looking up is actually brainwashing them.
Yeah.
And it's misleading. Look, and you want to come back and say, we're blind? We've been brainwashed? No. I'm wide awake.
And I'll say this. So all them people who never sold drugs, distributed narcotics, never lived in the ghetto, never did anything criminally, shut up. Because you ain't never experienced the hood one day in your life. You don't know what it is when they snatching them opportunities from under you, and you can't get a job because of the color of your skin, the lack of education. So a lot of people had no choice but to go sell drugs and move narcotics. See, I had a choice. I had a choice. I just wanted to do what I wanted to do.
Yeah. Now, I don't know if you heard of this show, but on November the 9th, there was a guy on the Mark K show, 104.5 WOKV. He stated Trump accused Joe Biden and Democrats of cheating the elections. What is your thoughts on that?
The day I believe anything that comes out of Donald Trump's mouth is the day that I cut off my nose and spite my face to God. I mean, anybody believing anything that comes out of that man's mouth is crazy. First and foremost, Joe Biden was a gentleman during that entire campaign. Because anybody coming at my son, my dead son, campaign's over. Anybody coming at my son, I love what he did with Hunter Biden. God bless that man. He said, yeah, my son was on drugs. But I love that right there. I'm like, yo. Because I have family members who were on drugs who I'm very close with. And when that man looked in that camera and said that, he was speaking for me. So he ran a clean campaign, no mudslinging, none of that. So why would a man who ran a clean campaign want to cheat an election that he didn't have to cheat?
Exactly.
Now I'm gonna tell you what Donald Trump tried to cheat with the Postmaster General, mess with the mail, burning ballot boxes, coming up with all these crazy situations on how to stop this election, all kind of stuff. But you know when he really tried to cheat?
When was that?
When he put that bonehead Supreme Court justice up for confirmation.
Now, Mark K also stressed, he says, I can't wait to see the reaction when it's revealed Donald Trump actually won the presidential election. Do you truly feel it was cheating with the ballots? If so, why?
No. And I went to vote. Listen, let me show you something. I went to vote with this cane online. Fresh off of surgery. You know? I saw women and men out there and the youth online. Long lines. Shawnee Williams sent me a picture of her online. You'll be surprised who stood online to go vote. So all that they talking is just a deflection.
Right.
You know? Donald Trump didn't want to he did not want to lose his election because he's about to go to jail. And if anyone thinks this man's not going to jail, there's a black woman as the New York State Attorney General, named Letitia James. She's not playing with him. Cuomo's not playing with him. The Southern District of New York is not playing with him. He knows what's about to happen to him.
So he's in fear. Now, I don't know how true it is, but on the Marquez show also, he announced that on November 29th, truckers will shut down if Biden wins. In your opinion, what do you think the point they are making by doing this, and what will it affect?
You said truckers? Like over the road truckers?
Yes.
Oh, they're trying to stop goods in commerce. You see, truckers transport what? Goods and commerce.
Exactly.
You shut down the goods and commerce, you shut down the economy. Why would you want to do that?
Exactly.
The economy is already hurting.
Hurting is not the word.
Yeah.
They suffering.
Yeah.
It's just you starving them. There's a lot of them
Yeah.
that lost their homes, they lost vehicles, they lost jobs, they lost businesses.
Yeah.
And you tell me you are getting online trying to say all these great things that Trump Hustle had did, but at the end of the day, there's a lot of damage that it went on because people then lost so much behind what didn't happen, behind his actions, behind his decisions. One mentioned, oh, well, he got the unemployment rate lowered. No, they had to put out more money.
And he's still riding on the coattails of what Joe Biden and Barack Obama did, and he messed that up.
Mm-hmm.
He put us in a bigger deficit. Here's a man that only pays $750 in taxes, right? And only gave the wealthiest people in America tax breaks, while the poor people are starving.
And he thinking that $1,200 stimulus was going to make a difference. That was a tease. That was just like mockery to me.
Effery.
$100 is not going to help somebody survive out of all the months that the world was shut down.
In the words of Joe Biden, malarkey.
Now, before we go to another interlude, it was stated by Marquet that there were ballots that didn't have watermarks on it, just had Biden written at the top of it. What is your thought on that?
Show me the smoking gun.
Mm.
Show me the smoking gun. Show me the evidence. Show me the proof. They got out of 19 cases, they are 1 in 19. 19 cases got thrown out or dismissed or didn't even get picked up.
Mm-hmm. So they're just picking. I mean, this just makes me think, because if I can remember back, if I'm correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't it the same tactics they used when Trump got into office? They were trying to say that Trump stole votes, Trump stole this. So now he's trying to throw it off on Biden.
Now, one thing I'll say about Hillary Clinton, she conceded that night. She didn't even do all that. You know, she conceded. Now, who did get cheated was Bernie Sanders. You know, but Hillary Clinton didn't do all that. They did it to her with them emails. And she still held her head up high, lifted up her skirt, and said, "Kiss it. I'm out."
Wow. Okay, we're going to go to a small interlude before we proceed on. Everyone, this is Island Def Jam Digital Anne Music Group presenting Higher with Mikey Jay.
History, we have Abraham Lincoln, George Washington, Albert Einstein, and Ben Franklin. Mikey. What are you reading?
The new Jim Crow.
And why are you reading this?
Because I want to go higher.
I can only go higher. I'm not looking down. I'm still gonna be me. Still humble. Still loyal. Still dedicated. Always committed. Motivated. Number one hated. Let's go. I'm in the zone. About to zone out, never beg or borrow a flow. I put my own out. I'm a king in the throne, I'm giving loans out. You cowards are pessimists, I think your effing bones out. A jewel in the game, rubies the pearls. Invest dollars in myself so I can bring me to the world. Keep it clean and interesting for the boys and girls. Do my best to stop the violent twisting like a girl. I can't be a savior, but I can damn do my best. I'm on another level, Mikey Jay, Johnny Quest. Still representing since some days stupid fresh. Still staying relevant in this game of death. You either do or you die, grind hard till the wheels break. Sleep when I'm dead, but I'ma make the whole ground shake. Even in my coffin while you're staring at me, I'm awake. Pulling tears back to represent me with your fake. I strive for the best, I aim for the sky. I'm feeling so blessed, I'm on a natural high. I can't come down, not in my plans. I felt high before, but I'm feeling higher, man. I strive for the best, I aim for the sky. I'm feeling so blessed, I'm on a natural high. I can't come down, not in my plans. I felt high before, but I'm feeling higher, man.
Higher, higher, I'm higher, higher, I'm higher, higher, I'm higher, 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 I'm higher, higher, I'm higher, higher, I'm higher, higher.
I stay on my knees physically, mentally, praying to my Lord and Savior, even for my enemies, even for you snake ones who claim to be a friend of me, the Alpha and Omega, but this won't be the end of me. A true hustler, competition, never sweat them. Focus on my own business, the best way to forget them. Keep my heart pure, strive for excellence. Dump it on the junk and you can bump this in your residence. Never been a hater of another man's craft, but it is what it is. A&R sound trash, pursuit of garbage, artists with no skills, delivery bars, focus on no friends. Put the asses in the lottery, spin that effing wheel. I may not be the best, but I'm great at what I do. I love the old and the true, not feeling most of the new. Hell man, I'm not feeling most of you.
Higher, 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 I'm higher, higher, I'm higher, 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 I'm higher, higher, I'm higher, higher, I'm higher, higher.
I strive for the best, I aim for the sky. I'm feeling so blessed, I'm on a natural high. I can't come down, not in my plans. I felt high before, but I'm feeling higher, man. I strive for the best, I aim for the sky. I'm feeling so blessed, I'm on a natural high. I can't come down, not in my plans. I felt high before, but I'm feeling higher, man.
Now, I gotta ask, is that Mr. Tony Dixon that you got? Oh my God. That voice was just perfect to go with you with those lyrics. I mean, he hit it. He hit it. I love it, love it, love it.
Thank
Now,
you. Thank you.
now, since Trump been in office, racism vouchers was consented upon for a hatred war. Police brutality took the breath of human lives. Children were ripped from their families and placed in cages to be lost. People lost jobs, businesses, and more. With Biden, what do you foresee, and do you think things will be restored or better than all that Trump have done?
Well, I foresee everything that Trump isn't. I foresee a better economy as much as he can, as much as these Republicans in the Senate will let him. I definitely foresee better relations amongst divided people that Trump divided. I don't see bigots and racists changing. That I don't see.
Right.
You can't change. A leopard cannot change his spots. You know, I just foresee President-elect Joe Biden doing the best that he can.
Right.
And it's unfortunate that he's inheriting a real bad situation.
Right.
But, you know, I'm praying it gets better.
So, do you feel Biden would have to roll up his sleeves to reconstruct the world to a peaceful place? And do you think he is truly equipped to run
Oh,
the
snap. Hey, Oh man, it's a real bad storm, and the trees just flew down, and they're breaking off. Like I'm sitting right here, right now. This is crazy. This is what just fell on the side of my car. You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh man, that's what just fell.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, what I'm going to do now, because I want you to get home safe, let's go ahead and move along. And what we're going to do, I'm going to give you this moment to speak to America right now and let them know what is to come and a little word to everyone and how they can follow you and where they can find you.
Hey, America, thank you for tuning in. It's been a great, great hour. You can look for just so much more from myself and the Anye Enterprises umbrella, Anye Film Group, Anye Media Group, and Anye Music Group. Films and so many other things coming along, documentaries, TV series. We're rolling camera for Three the Hard Way, starring Doreen Harrison, Shawnee Williams, and Miss Bella Richardson, also known as Samantha Richardson. And I'm just looking forward to everything that we got coming up for 2021, from the films to the television to the you name it. It's just a big blessing upon blessing, and I'm just grateful. And if I sound kind of nervous and out of it, is because there's a real bad storm, and I'm looking around to make sure I actually don't get crushed with a tree. So, but I will say this: I want everybody that's striving and aspiring to be something great. You are already great. You just have to tap into your greatness and bring that greatness to fruition. Do not believe in a naysayer. Do not believe in a disbeliever. A naysayer are only naysayers because they don't have anything else to say. And a disbeliever is a disbeliever because they don't have anything else to believe in outside of you. So don't look at a naysayer or a disbeliever as negative energy. Look at them as energy that you can utilize to fuel your engine and get your car going on your path to greatness.
And on that note of getting your car going, we're going to get him home safely. Please do, inbox me, let me know or text me, let me know that you made it home. We do love you. Thank you so much. This show will be uploaded to my YouTube channel shortly after this viewing, after the show ends. So everyone, we want to bid you a good night. See you this Thursday at 7 o'clock p.m. as we will bring in a new guest. This is Black Superman by Mikey Jay, leading us out for the night. Much love and get home safe.
Good night.
Mikey Jay, Black Superman. Can you tell me why you hurt, miss? You don't deserve this nonsense you're going through. Treat us so worthless. You man's a chump, no respect for your heart. I don't care about his feelings, I'ma break y'all apart. See, I'm a real man, girl, I'm a real G. World life, girl, he got nothing on me. Trying to buy your love with fancy jewelry. I'm a different type of man, girl, so I'ma do me. Shower you with love and things that you need. Say my name, say my name, say my name, girl. Hold your hand as we walk through the rain, girl. Listen, know it came for the way I numb the pain, girl. Black Superman here to keep you sane, girl. Do the drive the slow, get him out my lane, girl. Hit him with another car, put him on a train, girl. Midnight in Georgia, now he's out your brain, girl.
Can you be my Superman?
Yes, I can.
Can you take me away from here? Fly me through the atmosphere.
Let's go.
Can you be my Superman?
Yes, I can.
Can you take me away from here? Fly me through the atmosphere.
Let's go. Life is short, you being lame with ya. Damn, you ain't a sport, so why he playing games with ya? Just a thought, doesn't share the same name with ya. That name, put me in that frame with ya. Dude is whack, he's on a crime spree, breaking hearts of every dime piece. I'm on my job, I set your mind free. 24/7, girl, through the night. Black Superman, I was staying kryptonite. Those pedals on the bed, girl, when you get home. I'm right across the way, you will never be alone. Caress your mind and body, babe, put you in the zone. For real, Mikey Jay, girl, you better call Tyrone. No minutes on the cell where he can use my phone. Up in the way, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Can you be my Superman?
Yes, I can.
Can you take me away from here? Fly me through the atmosphere.
Let's go.
Can you be my Superman?
Yes, I can.
Can you take me away from here? Fly me through the atmosphere.
Let's go. Please, baby.
You can look up the song on YouTube. It's available on all platforms under Mikey Jay Anye Production.
But I'm your hero. Got you, girl.
Can you be my Superman?
Yes, I can.
Can you take me away from here? Fly me through the atmosphere.
Let's go.
Can you be my Superman?
Yes, I can.
Can you take me away from here? Fly me through the atmosphere.
Let's go.